magic made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
250, 32.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Set. Lady.
Putting a receiver in motion. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Set. Blue 60. 0. Alert.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Lady. Right, 22.
Motioning the tight end left. Stafford now on first down. He's got a man left. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 28-yard line.
180. 11.
Stafford throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
And middle.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught by Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game.
And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. So they miss the kick, but the penalty gives them another shot. And this time they're going to try for two.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Stafford's going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, boy, that one's embarrassing. The penalty puts you even closer, but from 1 yard out, you still can't punch it in.
1 yard, 3 feet, 36 inches. Doesn't matter the measurement. You're absolutely right. That's some humble pie served your way.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Rolling left, buying some time. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on third. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. We've set it down from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the second. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really them relying upon what the defense
That's how you do a 2-1 conversion.
They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
At their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
53. Ready. 20 high.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. 22. 50-50. Stop.
We pick the handoff now. Stafford gets his tight end on the corner route. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
10.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Blue 60. Hey, 5-0. Hey, red. Omaha. Liberty.
Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
Get a 20. Big 20.
Now Stafford again. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's Stafford once more. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good.
14, Ravens 8.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Say, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Rams are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Blitz coming, Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick.
Rams 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Blake Corum now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
11, set. 250. And middle. Hey, 22.
Stafford. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it'll be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hey, 50. 0.
Stafford now on second and 10. Right side into the hands of Adams. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down, the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Big 20.
Stafford's going to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
280. 22. Hey, 5-0.
Looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
180. Drill right. 22.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knock.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone on first. Vacates quickly left side. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. He'll throw it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
$280. Zebra.
Play action now for Stafford. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
White. 280.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Delivers another one to Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Rams trail by 8. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. Yellow 80! Yellow 80! Middle, middle, middle!
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Tua's got it again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Hey, 5-0!
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
50-50. And middle, middle, middle.
Here he is to throw. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Waiting. Monday.
Looking to throw it. Connects with Adams again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal.
Hey, 50. 32.
Setting up to pass. Pass it in close. And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime. All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. Now they need this 2-point conversion or this one's over.
180. 22.
Back to throw. And the conversion is good. He's into the end zone. Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tied this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those 2-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, Jackson rolling out to his left. He's keeping it, going all the way to the end zone here. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Out of the gun, here's Jackson, getting out to his left. He can run it. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
A 59-yard attempt.
Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And folks, we're headed for overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Whittington now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pickup of 2 here. And the Rams have the 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Zero. 280.
Stafford now off the play fake. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
50. Hey, 50. Hey, give me radar.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on 4th.
20. 11. Easy, alert.
Here he is to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. It's Stafford once more. Finds him on a slant. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180. 32.
Stafford throwing again. That's caught by Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
59. Stay 50.
Now Stafford again. Oh, big interception here. Nate Wiggins has got it. Into the red zone. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics, not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.